today. From Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's Week 18 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Green Bay Packers taking on the Chicago Bears.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down. They'll go again to Jones. And Jones going to have a Packers first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. And they get the guard, John Runyon. Now Dillon on the inside give. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They run again with Dillon, and he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Now a 2nd and 6. Buying time to his left. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line. Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. Now 2nd and 5. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confident.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They had a good drive going their first time out, ended with the interception. The good news is they get kind of a mulligan because we're still at 0-0.
They certainly do, and you notice he spent a lot of time on the phone. You know, and I know he wasn't talking to mom and dad on that when he was talking to the eyes upstairs, talking to the coaching staff. Guaranteed. What did you see? What was I doing? How do we make sure that doesn't happen again in this ball game?
Short throw. He's got Kraft. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll look to throw. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. On the delay, Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Now a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Flushed out right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Now back to throw. He has it complete to Christian Watson. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Now this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 2nd down, Dillon. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Again, it's Dillon. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Running up the middle, here's Dillon. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. From the 10, 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Dillon up the middle. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll run for it with Dillon. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Here's a 2nd and 5. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Second and 5. They'll set up a throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw here. Open man left side. It's the tight end DeGuara. And he's going to have a Packers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. On the handoff, this is Dillon. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. Second and 9 now. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 34-yard line. He'll look to throw. Throw over the middle, caught by DeGuara. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
They go draw play. It's Dillon. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A.J. Dillon as the first half is winding down. And the Packers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. So it's a pretty good season he's put. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll go with a keeper, and he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now a first down carry by Jones. Whoa, it still won't go down. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Now a handoff to Dillon. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 83 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Back to Dillon on first down. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Packers who won that game on the road, so they'll be trying to win the season series here at home in Lambeau. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 7. They're going to look to throw. That's complete to Dobbs. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
These Packers and these Packer fans really thrive with the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Got his man. It's Bo Melton. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. A good spot to throw, and indeed they'll come out with 4 wide receivers here on 2nd and inches. They'll look to throw again. Down inside the 10, and all the way down to the 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll check it down, complete to Dillon. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A.J. Dillon with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Packers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back this.
Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? They'll try and start this drive in the air. Steps away to his left. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And quickly they get to the line. Back to throw now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Wiggles free. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This is caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Packers have pretty well put it away. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. An inside give to Jones. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Jones again on second down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Dillon is in. Touchdown, Packers.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Up the middle, Jones. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. That one looks like he'll throw here. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Bears are going to get the football back at their own 17. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for Green Bay, they finish off one of the best regular seasons of all time, 16-1, their final record. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they'll finish a less than stellar campaign with a mark of 6-11. And this is a team that has a few good pieces in place, but could stand to get deeper and younger all around.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, go. Hold me ready. Go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Got it. Cowboy 80.
today. From Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's the NFC Championship game. It's the Green Bay Packers taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
The playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Green Bay Packers. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a play fake here on first down. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He finds his man. Complete. It's Reed. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you've made me go back down memory lane a little bit because we have had a few guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018. Second year in the league, but his first as a full-time starter. I go back to 2000 with the Vikings and Dante Culpepper. Also his first year as a starter. But this would be something I think would be very noteworthy.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Back to throw again. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season, and that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Second and 6. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds his man complete. It's Reed. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Flush to his right. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 2nd and a couple. He'll look to throw. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35. 11 yards for number 11.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd down and 4. They'll set up to throw. Completed out left to Dobbs. And down inside the 15 he goes. They'll look to throw here on first down. Completes it again to Dobbs. And the Packers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. I'm pretty sure that was a passing play, but he took off pretty quickly and ran with it.
Love his decisiveness on it because you're exactly right. He was supposed to go back in the pocket and survey the field and throw the football. But what...
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. Second and 4. Flushed out right. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll throw now on the final play. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with... Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. Prescott looks to throw on first. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up second down.
And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football, and that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Prescott. He gets it to Cooks. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Second down, Prescott. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Now Prescott. Here's a screen now for Pollard. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance, because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. Now back to throw. He'll find Aguara complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. A give to Jones. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. And now they're in the hurry-up. Second down, another shot for Jones. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again to Jones. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Open man left side. It's the tight end Aguara. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. They'll set up a throw. He has it complete to... And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. return. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. He'll drop to throw. On the crossing route, complete. That's Reed. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that makes the score 14-7. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Right now, Charles, this is the drive of the season. You're on the road here in the playoffs. It's put up or shut up. They need points.
This is where you have to come together as a team, as you just noted, on the road. So that means they've carried that mentality with them throughout. Hey, we've got to go out there, we've got to rely on ourselves, right? Focus, yet still find the fun in it. How great is this, guys? Look at the spot we're in right now. And then go to your top players, call the plays that they run best. Yeah, sort of controlling their own destiny, but this place has been loud. Not going to be easy.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing. Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. That'll give him 8 that time. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a 1st down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5. But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 9 yards on the gain there, and it's going to bring up a tough 3rd and 7.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Again, it's Jones.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Jones.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The give is to Jones.
And he has a Packer 1st down, and that should be the one that finishes the script.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Jones looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. And the crowd on its feet, and understandably so. They are Super Bowl bound after taking that knee.
How about the ability to celebrate not just winning a championship, but to do it with your fans on your home field? What a great collaboration for them all year long.
And for all these guys, whether you're a rookie, a 10-year veteran, there's no feeling like this NFC champs.
And you feel like family. Never at any time do you feel more like family than when you're sharing the joy of being the NFC champs. And now everyone gets to say they're going to the Super Bowl.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, will see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.